LeBron. Hey, LeBron, as somebody that's climbed that ladder, the scoring ladder, what's the significance of Carmelo doing it in a win like this and doing it in such a rhythm, and including even the shot that passed Moses?
I think it always feels sweeter, obviously, in the win. And even more sweeter when it just happens organically. And just playing just straight up flow, rhythm basketball tonight. And for him to move tonight, plays all the time, scoring leaderboard is special. And usually when some of my friends have these kind of achievements, I text them or call them on FaceTime and they put something on social media. In this case, I got to do it in person. It's my teammate now, so it made it special for me.
Is there a certain thing that just also you having passed Moses right a bit ago? Is there something that you guys can share with that, even if it's just a head nod or knowing your experience contrasting with this throughout the league?
No. I mean, when the announcement happened, obviously we've been playing the game for quite a while. We didn't really have our minds set on moving to any leaderboard or whatever. When it happens, it happens. We try to take as much as we can in at that moment, but the announcer said it, the crowd went crazy. We happened to be sitting right next to him on the bench, and I just congratulated him, told him how proud I am. I would say, bro, it's all one for him. Even when the guy that's had so many accomplishments.
Hey, LeBron, there are going to be moments throughout this year where we've talked about this, the overall age of this team, and there are going to be markers that come up that sort of bring that into focus. I'm curious what it was like for you tonight to play against someone who played on your son's high school basketball team, and kind of if that even registered to you at all tonight.
Well, absolutely, because I'm aware of everything that's going on the floor. I looked at Zaire a couple times, and I was just like shaking my head inside, just remembering really like a year and a half ago, 2 years, not even full 2 years, he was in the game winner to send him to the state championship alongside my son, going to the game and supporting CFK, and when you're at Stanford, now he's here. So it's just it's a weird dynamic for myself to see something like that, but happy for the kid, obviously. And but it was definitely a happy moment for sure.
LeBron, you had that spill in the first half. You were on the floor for a bit. Most of your teammates and some of the medical staff came to check on you. What was going through your mind at the moment? How did you feel as the game went on after you checked back in?
The first thing I was thinking to myself was not again. I was thinking it was almost kind of similar, but not the same kind of play. Falling into my leg, and there's nothing you can do about it. I couldn't get my leg out of here in time, so just trying to take a moment on the floor, just hopefully it wasn't getting worse. Time to be sure again and see if I can continue to go. And I was able to continue to go, but it's a little sore right now. Obviously, I think it's going to be a little sore tomorrow when I wake up. But obviously, I'm around the clock out because of treatment, so hopefully I'll be ready to go.
LeBron, back to Melo. What's it been like getting him acclimated here? And does the fact that you guys know each other so well and you have the history that you have make that process easier?
Yes, it does. It's one person I don't know anybody at the same time, honestly. I've been friends for over 20 years now. So I know him just like himself and vice versa. Because I have him there every day now. It's just a treat for me as an honor, it's a gift. Something that we kind of mentioned and talked about just in like our careers and things of that nature. But to get actually here and to see us on the floor making big plays together, it's a pretty cool thing.
You guys ran a lot of pick and roll with you and Russ down the stretch, and you had the one play where on the short roll he found Andy for the dunk. What you think of that? Frank said that was something you guys have been practicing a lot, and then just kind of the overall execution down the stretch.
We haven't put in our full playbook yet. Like I said, we have a new team, so we still are implementing ways where we can be better offensively. So that's one we haven't even explored just yet. That we just put it in tonight. A lot of teams are not going to switch point guards on to be on the perimeter. If I'm able to get to Russ on a 3-on-2, his ability to read the game from that position, be with any playmakers in our game. Obviously, he showed he was able to do, get up in the air, get down to take a look at it for a quick second, right around 80 for the dunk. So it's something that's going to work very well for our ball club.
Last two, take Evan Barnes on Zoom, and then we'll end with Mark.
Hey, LeBron, kind of going back to facing Zaire. Zaire told us this week that it was kind of a surreal moment. And he was looking forward to playing you, but just after the game or before, did you kind of say anything to him? And did it kind of just, as you said, did it kind of just hit you weird? Like, I'm playing against somebody who played with my son?
No, I didn't get an opportunity to say anything to him. Probably because we were 0-2 and I didn't have time to be communicating with anybody on the opposing team. So he was a little fed up today, trying to get a win. It was, like I said earlier, it was just a real crazy, just moment, just being out there with him on the floor. And like I said, working out with those guys when I went to Sierra a few times, and going to the games and watching him play where they played that year, my son's freshman year. To see him in the NBA now was, I knew he was a pro his senior year at Sierra. So I didn't know how long it would take him to get here, but I knew he was a pro right away. So, it's definitely a good moment.
Last question, Mark Medina.
LeBron, in lieu of Melo's milestone tonight, what do you think is distinguishable with the way he scores compared to the other top scorers in the history of the game?
The other top scorers in history?
Yeah, among the other top league scorers.
I don't even know the list. I don't know guys, but Melo's game is unique in his own right. I mean, he's done it at all facets of the game, in all positions. ISO has been one of the best ISO guys that we have in the league. Early in his career, obviously, his athleticism, putting guys in the rim, getting to the bucket, but what's always been his mark is his footwork, either off the dribble or before the dribble. Being able to create space, with quick twitch feet. His shot is one of the most beautiful releases I've seen in the industry. I feel like it's going every single time. So, but he's done it all facets. Three, the mid-range, the low post, the bucket, free throws, obviously. He's a unique player. It's just hard to kind of. There's nobody that kind of, I would say, that reminds me of him. Even when I played against him for the first time in the Junior Olympics in Colorado Springs, seen him. I was 16, he was 17. I came back and told my guys that I just seen the best player I ever seen to that point. We happened to play them that following year, and they beat us. But yeah, he's been doing it for quite a while, which is beautiful to continue to see, especially when they gave up